In 2005, a 6-year-old boy disappeared in a forest called Silent Forest. Despite searching every corner, no one could find him. But what's even more surprising is that 20 years later, he returned as if nothing had happened. He looked the same, but where had he been all this time? What happened during those 20 years? Where was the boy? Welcome back to our channel. Today we'll be taking you through the bizarre story of a boy who went missing for 20 years only to reappear without a trace. So sit back, relax, and let's get started. Located in an escape area, you can put it in Oregon, USA, famous for its perfume forest. It's known as Silent Forest because within it, you won't hear anything. There are no birds singing, no rustle of leaves or strong wind. And once you enter the forest, phone signals and GPS are all lost. Many mysterious disappearances have occurred here throughout the decade. In 2005, a 6-year-old boy named Ethan went on a picnic with his family. During the break, he left his parents and went to play near the forest. Just a few meters from his parents, he suddenly vanished. They searched everywhere for him and even shouted at the top of their lungs, but there was no response. The worried parents immediately called the police. Within hours, hundreds of police and civilians had mobilized to find the missing boy. Dogs were brought in to sniff out any trace of Ethan, but they came up with nothing. Helicopters flew overhead, shining bright lights into the darkness, but there was no sign of the child. Days turned into weeks and weeks into months, but there was still no trace of Ethan, no clothes, no shoes, no blood. It was as if he had evaporated into thin air. The family never gave up hope of finding him alive, but deep down they knew it was unlikely that he would be found after so much time had passed. They tried everything they could to bring him back. They put up billboards along highways, organized search parties, and made pleas for information on TV, but their efforts were in vain. Everyone began to lose hope. But in 2025, a group of concentration camps discovered a boy lost near that area. When they approached him, he was sitting alone and seemed confused. The boy was immediately taken to the nearest hospital for examination. Medical staff were shocked to find that he was perfectly healthy, but he had no memory of who he was or how he got there. The boy was then taken to the police station where he was interviewed about his background. But all he could remember was his name and that he was 6 years old. As news of the mysterious boy spread, people began to speculate about his identity and how he had survived for so long. Some believed that he was Ethan, the missing child, but no one could be sure. Then came the DNA test, which revealed the shocking truth. The DNA from the mysterious boy matched Ethan's profile exactly. It was a perfect match. How could this be possible after 20 years? The boy still looked like a 6-year-old, showing no signs of aging whatsoever. Over the next few days, Ethan was reunited with his overjoyed parents. They couldn't believe that their son was really back. Despite the miraculous reunion, many questions remained unanswered. Where had Ethan been all those years? How had he survived without food or water? Why had he suddenly appeared now? At first, Ethan was hesitant to talk about his experience, but eventually he began to share his memories with his parents. He told them that he had gone into a forest with white fog, had heard a call, and then everything went black. It was as if he had been in a coma for 20 years. But there was something even stranger. Ethan said he had no recollection of being missing or of his parents searching for him all those years. He had no idea that 20 years had passed. To everyone's surprise, the boy still thought it was 2005 and he was only 6 years old. As the news of Ethan's return spread, more people came forward with strange stories of their own. Many claimed that their friends or relatives had also gone missing in the Silent Forest and had never been seen again. Others said that they had experienced a strange phenomenon in the forest. Some said that they had heard voices or seen strange lights. Some others said that they had felt a sudden shift in time. It was as if the Silent Forest was a gateway to another world. Over the years, many people have shared their experiences in the Silent Forest, leading to various theories about what might be happening there. Some say that the forest is a portal to another dimension where time flows differently. Others say that the forest is haunted by spirits that can trap those who enter. Still, others say that the forest is simply a mysterious place that we don't understand. One of the most popular theories is that aliens have something to do with the strange events in the forest. Proponents of this theory say that aliens may be using the forest as a portal to travel to other planets or dimensions. They say that the aliens may be abducting people who enter the forest and experimenting on them. This theory is supported by the fact that many of the people who have gone missing in the forest have never been seen again. Some say that the aliens have taken them to another planet or dimension, while others say that the aliens have simply killed them. Another popular theory is that the forest is a time hole. This theory is based on the belief that the forest is a portal to the past. People who enter the forest may be transported back in time, where they remain until they die. This theory is supported by the fact that some people who have entered the forest have emerged years later, seemingly unchanged. There is also the theory that the forest is haunted by ghosts. It is said that the spirits of people who have died in the forest are trapped there, and they lure living people into the forest and then harm them. This theory is based on the fact that many people who have gone missing in the forest have been found dead. Some have been found with strange injuries that cannot be explained. But perhaps the most frightening theory is that the forest is simply a mysterious place that we don't understand. There are things in our world that we can't explain, and the forest may be one of them. After the incident spread, the forest was immediately sealed off by the government, and anyone entering or leaving the area was heavily fined. This led many to believe that the government was trying to cover up something. Some even claimed that the government was involved in the mysterious events in the forest. Ethan's family was asked to keep quiet and not talk about what had happened to him. However, despite the warnings, they went public with their story in an effort to raise awareness about the mysterious forest. Since then, the government has increased security in the area and has warned people to stay away. But that hasn't stopped people from entering the forest. In recent years, many people have come forward claiming to have experienced strange phenomena in the forest. Some say that they have seen strange creatures, while others say that they have heard strange noises. Still, others say that they have felt a sudden shift in time or a change in the laws of physics. Despite the danger, some people are still determined to enter the forest and find out what's going on. They believe that there is more to the forest than meets the eye and that the government is hiding the truth. So what do you think? Do you believe that there is a place on Earth in a space-time rift, a place where time flows continuously? Or is this just an elaborate construction scam? We would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And that's all for today's video. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to share your ideas below. Would you go into the silent forest if you had the chance?